Gentlemen, thanks for taking the time this afternoon to answer some questions. Ed, if I can ask you first, as enterprise organizations evaluate how their current technology architecture and tech stack meet their current and future needs of the business, what recommendations and advice do you have?
Well, that's a big topic. I think that these days enterprises involve a lot of technologies and all kinds of projects. And I think we're long past the point of anyone saying we have to standardize a language or a technology across an enterprise. I think everything is now not hybrid, it's all kinds of things. You're running a zoo of technologies. And I think that's the norm now. There's no talk about going back to the late 90s when we were talking about, well, we'll all use whatever. I don't think we're going back to anything like that, which means that you have to be able to appreciate a lot of different tools for a lot of different jobs, and recognizing some initiatives need to be more innovative than the rest. I think in this time of great technology change, one thing I would really recommend would be that you can't innovate all over the place. If you have a new solution, you can't use lots of new things all on one project because there's too much entropy. Every project should be mostly things that are tried and true, and maybe you have a couple of things that are relatively new as a way to reduce risk. I think that I know a lot of CTOs and VPs of technology say, the older they get, they realize you get like kind of like 1 or 2 innovation tokens per project at best, and that you're better off mastering a smaller number of proven technologies and trying to constantly keep up with fads. So I think one of the things I would recommend is to say, you have to have like an innovation new tool budget where only maybe 10 to 20% of your technologies are something that's been relatively new for the past few years as a way to achieve some sort of stability. But it can't be zero. You have to change. There's so many new things happening, but I guess my big advice would be sort of manage how many new things you're using and don't let it get out of control any particular part of your organization.
That's great. Thanks, Ed.